Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Celebrity Cars. How about this? Now we're talking. This is right up my alley. 2021 Dodge Charger, wide body Hellcat. The steering in these cars, these big tires, it's just amazing. Air conditioners blaring away in here. These cars are just the bomb. Welcome to Celebrity Cars, ladies and gentlemen. We're located just down the street from all the shiny lights on the strip. Oh my Lord, this car has just around 18,000 miles on the odometer. It's making noises at me because I left the parking lights on. I put the parking lights on to be cool. 6.2 liter, supercharged, automatic, frostbite blue, black leather suede. Yeah, I kind of can't get enough of these cars. They're just super, super cool. Okay, you want to go to celebritycars.com to find out all about this car's life, Carfax-wise, service records. You want to get a pre-purchase inspection, whatever you got gigging, and you need to talk to us or communicate with us that way. That's fine. But go to celebritycars.com. I'm your living, breathing condition report. So what's that mean? Well, I go over scratches, I go over nicks and chips, and what I think might bug the buyer, and what's just a nothing, and who cares, and all that kind of stuff. We have a couple just slight abrasions, not really any gouges in the paint. I'm gonna go grab my rag as I walk around here. I see a couple things that I want to approach. I do see some marks in some of the clear coat, which I would presume that a really good detail. We've been getting in cars like crazy. We don't have time to detail and spend 2-3 days on each car. So we're leaving that up to you guys to have fun in your own garage, and all that kind of stuff. We'll start with that. So there's a little bitty mark right there. I don't believe that's going to come off anytime soon. There's a little mark right there. Hi. So. All along the way here, like if you look in the clear coat, I've got a little clear coat mark here. A good detailer would be able to get rid of that mostly, but maybe a little bit it would be left over. The rest of the hood looks really good. Every once in a while, I'll see a couple really mild. There's a couple little right here. Again, folks, these aren't scratches. They're not embedded into the paint. That one over there on the side is a little bit. But over here looks like a little paint manufacturing kind of squeeze here, but I'm pretty sure just touching this paint, it feels that it could definitely use a really good detail. The windshield barely has a chip in it, so the windshield's really in terrific shape. You can see the top of the dash pad all looks terrific. I'm kind of bouncing around here, Quincy, I don't mean to, but let's go down in the front. Normally I start up front here, folks. I get down here on the ground and I see where the environment is smacked against the car for the last couple of years. And these are when you live in California or New Jersey, you got to put a license plate on in the front. Other than that, there's really nothing going on here. There's again, I need to get my rag. It's 3 little marks right here. I'm pretty sure that they'll disappear, but I'm not positive. This whole front fascia here, this all looks terrific. All looks great. Headlights look good. The black inserts all look good. There aren't any broken pieces. Just little things. This car's just got a couple little things, folks. It's just, I'd hate picking this car apart. It's beautiful and it drives so good, and it's got low miles and all that stuff. Front wheel, no curb rash, folks. Tires look good. The wide body kit here looks good, or you got kit. The wide body fender looks good. That was just a bug. I got, looks like a little car wash stuff left over here. And looks like I got a couple, that could be a clear bra. I think that's a clear bra down here. So there's a little clear bra going on there. Action just with a little bit of dirt in it. All the way across this whole, these doors here. All this looks good. There's a small mark getting in the door right here. All along here looks pretty darn good. There might be a slight abrasion right here that can easily be gotten out with a detailer. Let's see, rear driver's side looks terrific. Let's come back up here just a bit, folks. This black all looks good along here. And then we have a couple little marks in the black, including this location here as well. Is what it is. Obviously, I don't know how these things happened. Okay, continuing on. There's a slight mark here near the gas tank. Hopefully that can be detailed out. I don't know, folks. You'd have to just, put in your budget that you're going to have a really fancy detail done on this car. A lot of these marks will come out. It's as simple as that, if they bug you enough. But I mean, there's nothing jumping out at me as just god awful and a big scratch and somebody backed into a garage door. None of those things have appeared yet. The rear spoiler looks good. The trunk looks good. The rear glass looks good. All along here looks terrific. There is looks like somebody put something up here on the rear of the trunk right here. Did a little bit of scratching, but again, this is just a real good detail. Got a little bit of fuzzy things from flying through the air, living in here in the desert in the back. Back seats look good. Let's see. This back bumper, every once in a while, I'll see a little mark, but I don't see any splitting, any spider webbing back here. Just every once in a while, a little mark. That again, 90% of these little marks will come out in a strong detail. Barely anything coming in and out of the trunk. Mark-wise, just 2 watermarks from the car wash. That makes me a little nervous of if they dried this car properly in the trunk jam here. Let's look. We're back here. Let's look in the trunk. 2 times. Trunk looks good. Plastics looks good. I guess at some point there was something back here, but no signs of any heavy abrasions or any of those kinds of things. So we're in good shape. All right. Let's see. Okay, let's open up some doors here. Did we come around this side, Quincy? No, we didn't come around this side. Okay, never mind. Sorry. Wheel looks terrific. Wide body looks good. Every once in a while, I'll see a couple marks. All clear coat stuff. We pointed this out earlier. This was the first one I pointed out and showed you. Little mark in the black right here. Continued little mark in the black right here. No dings. I haven't seen any dings yet, folks. Up here on the hood, on the roof, sorry. No hail damage, no stuff falling out of the sky, no acorns. And your front wheel and tire look great. Same thing with the story with the windshield up here, folks. The same kind of close to nothing. All right, I'm going to open the hood. Let's see what an engine looks like in a Hellcat. If I can find it. I'm searching. Okay. I know all you Dodge guys are going, it's right there in front of your face. It really was. It was right there in front of my face. 50 different cars at a time in here. It's hard to always find these buttons and stuff. Yeah, it looks good in here. Amazing power plants. Super, super cool to drive one of these cars. They just feel so good to drive down the road. Okay, let's look at the interior. All right, so let's open this door up all the way. Got a little bit of white fuzziness going on there. I don't know what that is. Not a big deal. Probably will clean off, I'm not sure. A little bit on this door. Getting in and out of the back seat. You could definitely tell there's been bodies of, whole family in here in the back seat. I don't see any signs of wheat thins or any of that kind of stuff, but But I have to tell you that it looks like this back seat's been used. So I would presume a family car. I don't know, but there's you can see very small signs of people getting in and out with their feet. Not anything major. Let's look at the driver's side now. A couple little marks getting in and out with the plastic here. You can see the seat here is kind of worn from getting in and out. Probably met a lot of sunlight. Still plenty of moisture in it. There are no tears. It's just worn, getting in and out of the car. Dashboard looks good. Lots of carbon fiber pieces. Hit those boxes when they ordered the car, kind of thing. All inside the door jambs, nice and blue. We're going to drive this car down the road, so we'll be able to see this interior just a little bit better once we get out in the sunlight. So we'll talk about that once we get out there. Yeah, there's a little bit of white right here and a little kind of thing. But it's a clean car. Looks good. Oh, let's go over to the passenger side. Okay, passenger side door looks good. Seems like this chrome is broken right here. See that? Getting in and out of the car looks fine. Passenger seat obviously looks to have been sat in as well. Slight patina to it. Certainly not as bad as the driver's seat, or as worn as the driver's seat. And the carpet here on the passenger side looks fine. Underneath looks good. No funny smells. Smells good. And it's super fast. Same story here. Okie doke. Your Dodge Charger, 2021. I can't wait to drive this car. Love this car. Okay, so we're gonna go drive it around the block. We're gonna check out brakes and make sure it drives straight and transmission and all that cool stuff. We'll be right back. We're running. This car's, I didn't put my seatbelt on yet. We just backed it out of the showroom, Quincy and I. Talking about how incredible this car is and how much we both want it. Yeah, it's one of those cars, folks. This is just, it's quietly angry, and it'll do many things that cars aren't supposed to do. Simple as that. Okay, my foot's on the brake. Down in the driveway. I'm gonna keep my foot on the brake just a moment. Yeah, the center console looks good. Just minor little things that show up. I'm not even gonna point them out. If you can't see them on camera, then it just doesn't matter. Cup holders in good shape, doors in good shape, controller's good, carbon fiber pieces look good. There's a slight little mark there. Steering wheel looks great. Gauges look great. This is just so much fun. Okay, I'm sitting back. Gonna hit the gas pedal really hard and off we go. Okay, ready? Yeah, I'm not doing that. Quincy's head just went, what? Okay, foot's off the brake, here we go. Yeah, it's a supercharger. Okay, I'm doing 45 miles an hour. We are going to test out these brakes. 3, 2, and 1. Woo! Yeah, this is neat. Yeah, it stops like that. Kind of like Ferrari stop, like that. It's very, very impressive. I did that on purpose. I wanted to get down on these brakes, and that was just insane. This car's just... Quincy swore. It was good stuff. Okay, back on the gas. Now listen, I'm listening to this transmission shift. It's very smooth, very quiet. You notice my initial acceleration before we go over these speed bumps. I just, like I'm driving a normal car, and you can slightly hear the supercharger in the background. Quincy said, what is that? Is that a turbocharger? It's a supercharger. Very, very, very super cool. Just went over our first speed bump. I didn't hear any weird rattles. Still feels and drives basically like a brand new car. I mean, this is just awesome. I'm gonna kind of get on it here only because we're driving what we're driving, but it's not my car. I'm not gonna go crazy. But we'll make Quincy's eyebrows go up just a little bit. We have to wait for that Prius to go by, because if we don't, we'll catch up to it entirely too fast. Okay, right turn signal, off we go. Just blisteringly fast. Okay, I'm back on the brakes. I'm gonna put my right turn signal on. I'm gonna pull over off the side of the road, because that's what you do when fire trucks go by. And he's in a hurry. Okay, left turn signal's back on. We're back out on the road. Our little straight shot got interrupted, but folks, we don't need to do it again. We don't need to talk about it. This car is just insane. Hard right. I'll shut up for a second. And then a hard left here, okay? Oh, glue. Just insane. Insane. These cars are insane. Why do we drive the cars that we have, Quincy, and we don't have one of these? I don't understand it. We're just dumb. They are in a hurry. All right. Getting ready to make a left-hand turn here, back to the showroom. Waiting for some traffic to go by. I'm not really sure there's a cooler sound. Ferraris sound great if you really want to be woken up and all that kind of stuff. But you're in such a full, four-door. You're in a sedan with all this horsepower and an exhaust note that is unreal. And this, you don't have to beat on it to hear things. You don't have to beat the crap out of these things. This is just amazing. What a great car. Going all these bumps and stuff like that, you just hear like a deep kind of, thud-ish kind of thing, because it's just so, everything's so protected in here, it feels, and there's, a lot of interior to eat up road noise, and it's just, awesome. One of these days. 702-818-1031. Give us a call. Andrew and Ryan are in there. Happy to take your phone call. Pre-purchase inspections if you need one. Carfax, all that kind of stuff. Don't be afraid to ask. Give us a call and, come on in and see it if you're local. 702-818-1031. Thank you very much, and we'll see you next time.